Hello dreamers, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Got more news. We got finally a banner for the upcoming update, and my god, this has a lot. Let's zoom in and let's take a look at every detail. And by the way, if you want more news in Disney Dreamlight Valley, subscribe to this channel because yeah, daily DDLV videos. That's pretty cool, I think. All right, so what do we spy? We spy this item that has a bunch of rabbits and a little windmill. Okay, this is cute. That is just cute. Is this a new flower? It kind of looks like a new flower. Maybe not. Maybe yes. I don't know. Here we go. Pocahontas, final version. And thankfully, it looks much better than that weird render before. Her ear is actually in one piece, which is very good to know. Yeah, she looks... I mean, I'm sure there's going to be people who are going to find something wrong with her, but I watched Pocahontas maybe like a year ago, both movies, and she looks good to me. I don't know, if you put like a 2D image side by side with her 3D image, I'm sure you're going to find some differences, but just off the memory, she looks fine to me. Let's take a look at these outfits. So I'm guessing these are gonna... Ooh, look at that. What is that? There is a lot of critter-related trees, bushes, stuff like this. If you look at this rabbit item, then this is also a new item. Very interesting. Very interesting. Also, the way this designed, it feels kind of terraformed. And I'm not even gonna try to guess that we're getting terraforming in Disney Dreamlight Valley, but that's kind of fascinating, not gonna lie. All right, so this outfit has a lot of spring stuff, a lot of interesting patterns, floral patterns. Oh, those pants are fire! Oh my god! I need those pants. Pretty cool boots too. Okay, I'm actually digging that outfit. Finally, some new earrings. I hope it's Star Path. We need new earrings. Has been a while. This guy looks... is he wearing anything new? I feel like we have this jacket. I might be wrong. His pants are short. Maybe that's new. His sneakers are different colors. Unless it's just in the shadow. But I don't see any shadow. So I'm just gonna guess they're different colors. And that's on purpose. These pants are ripped. We're getting ripped pants in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Imagine they cost moonstones. You literally have to pay moonstones for pants that are ripped. That's funny. No, but seriously, it is probably Star Path, if I were to guess. I don't know, for some reason I feel like we have this jacket, but maybe it's just similar. But honestly, the female outfit just feels so much more fun and better in every single way. I'm sorry, guy. This is, I'm guessing, gonna be her house, which actually looks pretty close to her original house where she lived with her father. It's just made a little bit more colorful and detailed than it was in the movie. I don't think we ever had a good shot of it from the outside. It has some sunflowers, some fish, and even some corn growing on the side here. That's kind of cool. And it has... I wonder if this little blue smoke, is that like part of the quest? Or is it just going to be there all the time? I like her house overall. It kind of fits Moana's vibe, considering that they're connected somehow in their quest, because Moana's realm is going to be instrumental in unlocking Pocahontas. Wow, is this cottontail turtle? That's kind of cool. Is that the sea turtle they were advertising from the Star Path? I don't think cottontail grows in the sea. So does that mean we're getting two different turtles? Not gonna lie, it does look kind of weird. I don't feel extremely excited about it. It's cute, but it's just weird. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you find it absolutely must have, or if you feel like it's a little bit weird. Once again, these flowers. Let's take a look at the full picture again. Are these flowers growing through this grass? Do you think it's a clue? Or are we actually getting a new flower? I don't see why would we get a new flower. So I'm guessing they're just... I think this flower is a part of another flower. They just put it here. I feel like I saw it before, but not as a standalone flower. Okay. Anything else we're missing? This looks super cool. This kind of looks like a new area. We have, what? What do you want? the cat wants to add a couple of words. We have, it looks like kind of almost like a realm. I wonder if, I don't see how Pocahontas would have her own realm, unless maybe Moana's realm gets expanded and we'll be able to travel by boat from Moana's realm to Pocahontas' realm. I don't know, but this doesn't look like the valley. This looks like another realm, but also doesn't look different enough. It's like, I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Also, is this a new path? Am I seeing what I'm seeing? This kind of looks like a rock rug. Okay, I kind of feel like I cannot trust Gameloft and paths anymore. They've been showing us some weird paths that do not exist, and yet we're never getting it. But this actually looks like a path that looks like a rock rug, but an actual path, so we can actually lay it down and not take our item limits. If that's the case, this is going to be the best edition of this entire update, probably. I mean, we still don't know all the quality of life features, but this is huge. Imagine there's literally no new paths, and this was like nothing. I will absolutely lose my mind if that happens. But yeah, so far, lots of cool stuff. I'm really looking forward to this. Also, I don't know if it's something or anything, but this girl kind of looks like she has a different pose, right? We don't have a pose where you're like this, and then this, like what? I'm pretty sure we don't have this, so maybe we're gonna get some new photo mode poses. That would be absolutely fantastic. All right, I think we saw everything. Another cool bit of news is that Disney Dreamlight Valley is launching another sweepstakes, and there is actually a lot of things that if you read the full terms and conditions, a lot of things are not made very obvious. So we're gonna go through all of this to make sure that you can participate and have a chance to win a free trip to Paris and their new World of Frozen attraction, which honestly looks absolutely incredible. So basically, you can enter for a chance to win a 3-day tickets to Disneyland Paris and Park and Disney Adventure World in France, up to 4 people, with 3-night accommodation and round-trip air transportation and meal vouchers. Like, basically, the entire trip is paid for if you win. And all you need to do to participate is to take a screenshot of your avatar in a Frozen-themed photo in Disney Dreamlight Valley and submit it by posting it on your social media channels with the specific hashtags. Very interesting. Also, we're going to be getting a Runa Troll item in the premium shop on April 8th. Runa is adorable little troll, available exclusively at Disneyland Paris, and we're gonna get a handheld purse. And I'm pretty confident this is how this purse is going to look, because it's an actual item available in the new Disneyland, and I think it's kind of adorable. And they are saying they're gonna be giving it away, so it's a free item. And it's always a good day when we get a free item. And that's exactly why we have Frozen Collection in the premium shop right now, and why we got this little beautiful swirl in the premium shop this week, all because of this celebration of the new attraction in Paris Disneyland. But, of course, it's not as simple as it looks, because there are lots of caveats, and I have read the entire official Gameloft sweepstakes rules, and there is a few things you should know. First of all, I highly recommend you reading the whole thing yourself. I'm going to link it in the description. But here is something that might actually disqualify you from being able to participate. So the promotion begins, well, if you're watching this, it already began. So you can enter until April 7 at 4 p.m. GMT. I would highly recommend doing it before that, just in case there is time zone confusion. Now, here is the unfortunate thing. Only people who are residents of the following countries will be able to participate in this giveaway: United States, Germany, United Kingdom, France, Canada, Australia, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, and Japan. Funnily enough, France is not in there, even though the Disneyland is in France. So these are the only countries that are eligible to participate. And I know it sucks. It's a very, very few countries out of hundreds of countries that are out there. And probably a lot of people watching are going to get disqualified immediately because they're not in those countries. But I don't think it's Gameloft's fault. I think there are specific rules and regulations, and I don't think Gameloft cares if people win, which country they win from. I don't think they just limited the number of countries out of spite or for fun. I think there is lots of rules and regulations that prohibit them from be able to do the sweepstakes in the other countries, or at least maybe it's much more difficult to gain permission to do so, so they just did it in the countries where they already had permission to do it. It was the same for the previous sweepstakes that we had for an actual physical items, because if it's just a digital item, I think there is much more countries. I wonder if the Switch giveaway had the same countries. I kind of didn't read the rules as carefully, but for this one, if you're not in one of these countries, unfortunately, you won't be able to participate. Now, this is hilarious. The typo in the rules: residents of any of other, and they made a typo in the word jurisdiction. For some reason, somebody inserted F face inside the word jurisdiction, which I have no idea what they were trying to type, but this is kind of funny. So how do you enter? There is 3 different social media platforms where you can enter. First, it's Facebook. So you're going to need to visit their page. Now, here it says that you have to like dedicated promotion posts on every platform that you enter. But it didn't say that in the announcement of the giveaway. So I wonder if this is part of the condition. Maybe if you didn't like it and you win, they're going to be like, well, you didn't like our post, so you're disqualified. I don't know. But just to be safe, it's better to like their post announcing the sweepstakes. Then you need to make your screenshot of your avatar surrounded by decoration items and or character that render the image themed after the Disney film Frozen. From what it says here, it has to include your avatar and has to include Frozen items. So I don't know how important is this, because later on in the rules, they clearly state that the winner will be chosen randomly. Just like it says right here, prize winners will be selected in a random drawing from among all eligible entrants received. Also, they do say that you can only have 1 entry per person. So if they detect that you have entered on multiple different socials, for example, you entered on X, on Instagram, and on Facebook from the same person, they might actually disqualify you. I don't know how strictly it will be enforced, but it does say so in the rule. So it's very tempting to enter on all 3. If you have the same name on all 3, they might actually catch you and you might be disqualified. So do it at your own risk if you want to try to increase your chances, but it might actually make you disqualified in the end. So I probably wouldn't recommend, especially because it's clearly against the rules. So you just need to pick one. Also, make sure you are available and check your social media for the 48 hours after April 8th. So if you do win, you actually can claim your winnings, because if you don't respond within 48 hours, the prize is going to move to another person. Now, this is kind of funny. I don't know what is this about. For potential winners residing in Canada, before being confirmed as a winner, the selected entrant must correctly answer, unaided, a time-limited mathematical skill testing question. The return of a potential winner's notification, prize information, or the prize as undeliverable, or rejection of the prize by the potential winner will result in disqualification. What is this thing that you need to solve a math test in Canada? Is that to make sure you are not a minor? But what if you're a smart minor who can solve mathematical problem? Like, what is... I'm sure there is a good reason for it. I've just never heard of this, and I'm genuinely curious why. And here is, in my opinion, the most important part of this entire rules, that is actually at the very bottom of the page, is the taxes. So you are going to be... you are going to have to pay the taxes on the winnings, meaning that even though they cover all of your air transportation, all of your tickets, let's say they paid for that entire trip $10,000. For example, it's probably going to be more, let's be honest, for the 3-day trip for 4 people, but let's just say $10,000 is the estimated value of your prize that you won. You don't have to pay that out of pocket, but you will be issued an 1099 form, which basically means that you're going to have to pay taxes on those winnings as if it was your income. So according to IRS, if you win, it's $10,000 that you made in income that year, and you're required to pay taxes on. And now, once again, I'm not a tax professional, but I have seen this in the past, and most companies do not cover the tax bill of winnings that you win from lotteries, sweepstakes. So you will have to pay. And if you win a cash prize, it's not a problem. You can pay a part of your cash prize as a tax. But if you win a trip, you're going to have to find the money, hard cash, to pay in the end of the year for the taxes. And from, let's say, $10,000 trip, the taxes could be $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 depending on your country and the tax bracket. So this trip is not free. It's just discounted, let's just say. So if you're absolutely confident that you will not be able to pay a couple $1,000s in taxes, either consult with a tax professional to make sure you'll have to pay it, or maybe it's just not worth it. Another important thing in the rules is that it has to be original content. It states here that the image, your entry, cannot be seen or posted anywhere else besides as an entry for your submission. So you cannot take your old DreamSnap that you shared before and put it as a submission. You have to make a new one. And it's not really a problem because it doesn't matter how good or bad it is. Do not spend hours and hours and hours trying to perfect it like you're making a dream snap, because nobody's going to look at it. If you followed all the rules, all you get in exchange for your submission is one entry. Your chances do not go up or down based on how good your submission is. So if you want to participate, just make a basic shot of yourself, maybe wearing a Frozen dress, surrounded by some Frozen decor and characters. As long as it passes the checks, you get your entry. It doesn't matter if it's the worst one or the best one from all of the submitted ones. It only matters how many people actually entered. That's what's going to affect your chances. So yeah, 3 platforms, as I've been saying. You can do it on X, you can do it on Instagram, and you can do it on Facebook. You just make one post on either of these 3 platforms and make sure to, I guess, follow their official page. It doesn't say so, but it's always a good... It might as well, right? And also to like the dedicated promotion post. And that's it. You're going to enter. I'm probably going to enter it because, I don't know, I wouldn't mind going to Disneyland in Paris. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, the chances of winning are going to be pretty low. In any case, I'm looking forward to getting a free purse when the update drops, which is, by the way, going to be April 8th. It's officially confirmed. The Whispers of the Wind. Oh, that is such a good name for this update. I wonder why not the Colors of the Wind, but the Whispers will work too. Yeah, a little bit over a week, and a bunch of new stuff is coming. Exciting! Thank you so much for watching. I'm very confident that next week is going to be absolutely crazy. We're going to be getting what they usually do. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, we're getting 3 different developer updates videos. One is for Star Path, one is for Premium Shop, one is for Quality of Life stuff. So, no, wait, I think Star Path and Premium Shop are the same video. One is like the Realm. Okay, one is the Realm preview, or the Quest preview, or whatever, the new characters preview. Then we get Star Path Premium Shop, and the last one is Quality of Life, and then they post all of them together. So next week is going to be huge. Subscribe not to miss any of the announcements, and I'll see you later, dreamers. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?